Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Sir Javed Aziz here with the parts of speech, and today we will discuss verb. Before this we have done noun and pronoun, and I hope that you have watched the video, and your likeness and dislikeness I will find it from comments and your views. Verb. Remember students that this topic, the grammar topic that I am doing, that is very, very important for your schooling, colleges, plus as well as for your spoken English. It will help you a lot. So whenever you watch a video, please with full concentration, your ears, your eyes should be watching and the ears should be listening very carefully. Yesterday also, when I was doing that vocabulary video for you, in that I said that listen to others very carefully. And this is the learning process. So today we will go with verb. Remember, when we have to define verb, we will say verb is a verb which shows action. Verb is a doing word. So when action is there, then we call that word in a word when action is there. Now basically what action is? It assesses, the word which assesses or tells us something about a person or a thing. Then we say this is a verb. Now look, it says verb is a word which tells or assess something about a person or a thing. Now look, Aslam runs, the pen is broken. Here this verb is telling us about Aslam, and this verb broken is telling us about the condition of the pen. Assessment is there. So when a word which assess or tells something about a person or a thing, we say it is a verb. Remember, there are two kinds of verb: auxiliary verb and principal verb. Auxiliary verb and principal verb. Remember one thing, that whenever we make tenses, we show moods and all these things, we always use auxiliary verb. And other than that, we use principal verb. Principal verb we will go afterwards. First, what auxiliary verb is basically? It is the verb which is used to form tenses. When you form tenses, moods and voices of other verbs. Also explain the other verbs that is used in the sentences. It gives no complete meaning if it is used alone in a sentence. It will not give any meanings if alone, without any subject, if we will use these. What are auxiliary verbs? If somebody asks you, give examples of auxiliary verb, then examples of auxiliary verbs are may, can, do, have, be, should, must, is, are, and so on. These all are auxiliary verbs. Now, which make tenses, moods, and it brings out voices of other verbs. These are auxiliary verbs. What are principal verbs? It denotes an action which does not pass over to the object and gives full meaning. It means that whenever we use a sentence, there is a subject and an object. Not in all, but some. So when we study simple sentences, the first teacher will explain you subject and predicate and subject and object, all these things. So remember that action is passed from subject to object, but here it says that it denotes an action, that action which does not pass over to the object. But in principle, I will tell you there are two kinds of principal verb. In one, action is passed, second, action is not passed. But the main, if somebody asks you principal verb, then you will use this definition. Why action is not passed? Look, birds fly. Birds fly. The man laughs. The boy sleeps. Action has not been passed. It is performed. Principal verb. Now, when we say principal one, then there are two kinds of principal verbs. If you will say, one is transitive verb and other is intransitive verb. Now, when we say transitive verb, it is a verb which denotes an action which passes off from subject to object. First, make it clear that principal verb says that it does not pass. But there are two kinds. In one kind it passes, in second, therefore the name is transitive and intransitive. Transitive, when we say transitive, it means to pass. Now look, it is a verb which denotes an action which passes over from the subject to the object. He plays hockey, Aslam throws stone, Hamid beats Rashid. He, Aslam, Hamid, these are subject. Hockey, stone and Rashid, these are objects. Now look at the verb. Play. Plays. This verb, what this sentence shows, that subject has passed some action on this object. He plays hockey. Then Aslam throws stone and Hamid beats Rashid. What is intransitive verb? It is a verb that denotes an action which does not pass over to an object. The action does not pass over to the object and but still gives full meaning. The cock crows, a complete sentence is there, and the sun rises. The glass is broken, action has not passed. The duck is swimming, action has not been passed to the object. And this is called intransitive verb. This is the difference between transitive and intransitive. So, before coming to exercise, here we have completed the work. Two things I want to clear, because I've got two comments. One of my students, she is teacher, mashallah, and she said, Sir Javed, in your last video I have seen when you were doing pronouns, you said either and neither. But when I was your student and I was taking your teacher training workshop, in that you said either and neither. So Sir Javed, I always say either and neither, but in that pronoun video you said that it is much better say either or neither. I said no, I have not said much better. I said I like either and neither. Why? Because my teacher has done the same thing. My English teacher, she always used to say either and neither. So it is not wrong. But the best is either and neither. So I said best, when in class we always do this thing, either and neither. Now, it is just pronunciation. Some says schedule, some say schedule. Some teachers say stupid, I say stupid. So, same as that. So, if you will pronounce it either and neither, it is not wrong. Second, I want to clear. One of my friend commented on video, he is nowadays in England. He said, Javed, I have seen your video, but yeah, what is this? You always say, when I was in Pakistan, I have seen your one teacher training workshop. I visited in Oxford University Press, and there I have seen your workshop, and there you said that reading and explaining is not a good technique. It is the old technique. Then why you are writing and then reading and explaining too? So I make it clear first thing. The reason behind it is that in classrooms, we teachers, when we stand in classroom, students are sitting, university, college or even school, even a small C class grade. We never do this thing that first we write and then we explain. No, we go first, we explain the definition, then we write it down. Then we give examples and then we write it down. Then we say two kinds of auxiliary verb and principal verb, then we write it down. And then we define auxiliary, then we write. But if I do the same procedure over here, then video will take a long time. It will take a long time. And learners are there who are watching my video, they want to learn English for spoken as well as for written purpose. So I want them to copy each and everything from here, then they should learn it, memorize it. So therefore, I am writing to save the time, and secondly, whatever I am saying, it should be in written form. So you can pause the video, and if you want to copy it down, you can copy it down. You can pause the video, if you want to repeat, you can repeat. So these are the two reasons that I have to, two explanations that I have to give. So verb has been completed. Again, I am giving you a simple exercise. Underline verb and name its types. You just have to underline the verb. You will underline easily, but if you will memorize these things, if you have heard clearly, if you have heard completely what I have said, then you will name its type. First sentence, you eat an apple. Number 2, the duck swims. Number 3, the policeman arrested a thief. Number 4, the book is on the table. Number 5, the cat eats meat. Number 6, the dog is running. Number 7, he has bought a pen. Number 8, the sun shines. Number 9, I went on picnic with Nasir. And number 10, he catches fish with his friends. Now, verb has been completed, and next video will be adverb. I will come to simple and compound sentences as well as all the types of sentences also. So it will help you a lot. Thank you for watching me, and again I will repeat, spread knowledge and gain knowledge. Tell your friends and families also, and your relatives and your all contacts to watch these videos. It will spread, and believe me that you will gain more knowledge from me and from other teachers. So please subscribe the channel, press the bell icon, and thank you very much for watching this. So till next video with adverb, Allah Hafiz to all of you with love. Thank you very much. Thank you. And watch this for a minute and copy it down. Thank you so much.